Okay, welcome back. I hope everyone had a happy 4th of July 2018. Today I'm going to be talking about food storage. Again, with everything that I discuss, the first step is what? I always say this every time, do a proper threat assessment. That will determine what your personal needs are going to be, because again, when it comes to anything contingent, any type of plan you make, one size does not fit all. You need to tailor it to you specifically. So food storage, bottom line is store what you eat what you store. That basically means, if you want to have a food storage, you kind of have to eat it. People say, hey, I'll buy a bunch of MREs. They have a shelf life of 5 years. If you're in the military, by the time you get it, it only has about 1 to 2 years left, because the military keeps them in storage for contingencies as well. And really the bottom line with MREs, it's not any better than just having nothing but canned food without the can, full of preservatives, and they don't last that long. Canned food is actually better. Again, you can buy chili, beans, canned chicken, fruits and vegetables, all in cans. Some people like to diversify. They might have a few MREs if there's like a 72-hour emergency where they can go and eat, and then they'll have a bunch of dried beans, wheat, rice for long-term issues or contingencies. Also, with dehydrated food, again, this goes back to your threat assessment. You want to make sure that you're storing food is going to be consistent with what you think is a threat. If your threat is, it's going to be a hippie apocalypse and the power is going to be out, it's not going to do you much good to have dehydrated food if you don't have a water supply to rehydrate it or cook it with. Again, you can eat dehydrated food dehydrated and then just wash it down with water. Not the most pleasant thing, but if you're in a pinch, it'll work. Some things I would caution you against: don't go into debt for your food storage. Don't buy your food storage all at once, because again, tastes change. You want to make sure it's something you use, because your food storage isn't going to do you any good. If you purchase it, you let it sit around, and that's another thing. Make sure you rotate your food storage. If you let it sit around, it's not going to do you any good, because eventually it'll go bad and you're going to throw it away. So those are just some pointers that I have. Also, they have like some 72-hour kits, or they have the survival buckets. I'm not a fan of those. If you want to use those to just augment whatever you have, because mostly they're just calories and carbs, not really that healthy. Again, in a pinch, would you turn it down? No. But as far as making your plan, again, I'll say it again, go back to your threat assessment and do a proper threat assessment. Anyway, any questions? Go ahead and leave a comment or send me an email at thingscontingentconspiracy@gmail.com. And until next time, goodbye.